Hi and welcome back to a new episode. Today's episode is about reading Excel files in R with Rstudio. I want to show you how to read and how to format our XLS files with R. Check this, for example, we have different sheets in one single file, but I want to read this table here, only this table here from Belgium to the end of the countries and extract the years only. How can I do that with Rstudio and not using the other information, but this one only? That's what we're going to talk about today. Let's see. First of all, I want to show you the web page where I'm going to extract information. I'm going to download my table from the Eurostat. It's an European web page where you can download European statistics. And for instance, we're going to talk about gender employment gap. As you can see, we will have different information about countries and some time series data about gender employment. Once we download the information, you will have this file, as I have here, where I want to work with this data only. Countries versus years, where we can extract the percentage of gender employment gap, of course, between male and females. This is the idea about this. I want to show you how to do all these steps and finally just work with that single table in R. Let's see now how to read this file in Rstudio. Let's see. Okay, I'm here in Rstudio. Where can I read these Excel files? Well, we have different ways to read Excel files with R. One way to do it, and the simplest one, is to use the import dataset. As you can see here, if you want to read a CSV file, we use from text. However, in our case, we want to use from Excel, from Excel option. Why? Because here we will have different options regarding the sheet name, the range of the data, as we usually work in Excel, okay, the name, if the rows, and so on. Let's see. Once we open this option, we have to go to find our Excel file. In my case, I'm gonna press here in browse. I found my Excel file. As you can see it here, this is the path. And one important way to do it is change the name. I'm gonna call it my Excel file, and then first rows and names is important. The sheet, as you can see, we can say summary, structure, or sheet, and we have to select which one. Sheet 1. I'm gonna show you the Excel file again. And skip. Well, let's see. We all have the information here, but for example here, I don't need these columns over here from Euro country to dataset 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We have to skip the first 13 lines. And let's see, Belgium must appear in the first one. Perfect. And the names are here. The names of all the columns are here. That's great. Okay, the range. We also can select the range where we're gonna work. So you can see here, there are some observations we don't need. So let's go back to Excel file to see where we're gonna work the range our data. Let's see. Okay, here we are. As you can see, Turkey appears in the line 52, in the column A, of course, and also we have Belgium in the line A15. Where it finished? In the column AB, from A15 to AB52. Okay, let's go back here. We have A15 to AB52. That's where we can find our data. Important here, as you can see, Belgium does not appear as our first. Belgium doesn't appear as one observation, but the column's name. So we have to change this, and there we go. Here we have Euro, 18 countries, our column's name, and Belgium as the first observation. That's good. Here we also can tell what are some missing values. We already have some missing values, of course, but can you see these symbols, the columns here? We can say, okay, I want those columns changed into NA, please. Okay, great, and it changed it, as you can see here. And the columns names, we're gonna work with that later. As you can see, this is one way. This is a good way to read Excel files with R. Now let's import it. Here we have, this is our table or our data frame from our Excel file, and all this got is here. Click a copy, and we're gonna save it here. Okay, and we need a library read Excel, and 2, we need to convert all the code like this. This is all the code we need. So in summary, we need the range of the specific data. If we have missing values, how to convert it to, or strange symbols, and we want to convert it to missing values. The sheet we're working, okay? And remember, the first one was the name of our columns. It's important. That's how we can read Excel files using Rstudio in the most simple way. Also, we can find one single Excel file like this one, data social, and we can extract the sheet by the name, as we previously saw, and check here that we can use other function, read xlsx, that is different than the other one. However, that's important because this file format is xlsx. Okay, the other one was xlsx2, but we have two functions for reading the same Excel file. So you can see it here, and we just select the different sheet and we convert it to a table. So you can see I just read my two files coming from one single file actually to two different data frames. And just check, and here it is. And just using a single line of code, because this file only had valuable information for me that I don't have to change missing values, select the range. Okay, that's the difference between this file and the other file. Okay, so this is how you can read Excel files using R. In the next video, we're going to work with this single file in this data frame and try to change all these columns name as well as these columns that we don't need and eliminate them. Okay, that's what we're gonna do in the next video. Hope you like it.